Hey, you guys, Pignerance559 here. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. I hope everybody had a good day yesterday and you woke up this morning well rested and ready to conquer the day, right? Um, I wanted to talk about this upcoming fight, dude. I'm a huge boxing fan. I'm a big fan of the sport of boxing. Big fan of the sport of the sweet science, right? Um, Never really liked UFC, but most definitely I'm gonna tune in because out of love and support for Khamzat versus Strickland. For those that know, you guys know who Khamzat is. Khamzat, um, he's a UFC fighter, and I can't wait. I can't wait to watch the fight because, my goodness gracious, you know what? Strickland, he is such a bully, bro. He is such a bully. Um, I just wanted to. I know Khamzat. He won't ever see my video, but for those that do watch my video, um, and are Muslims and are fans of the UFC sport. Again, I'm a fan of the sport of boxing, but this fight to me is more personal. I'm gonna tune in because our dear Muslim brother, Hamza, is fighting. And you know me, man. I'm gonna lock in, and I gotta support my Muslim brother. And I want Hamza to remember when he steps into the cage to not show Strickland, do not show that white man any mercy. He is one very mentally privileged, arrogant white man. Okay, who likes to disrespect Muslims, and that is not okay. So when Hamza jumps in there, I need him to remember what he did to Sneeko. Yeah, Strickland's gonna look massive, more dominant and more superior when you're fighting. Sneeko's not a bum, but when you're fighting someone who's not as seasoned and experienced, and he's not even a trained fighter, And I give props to Sneeko, man. When he was sparring with Strickland, he never hit the deck. His back never hit the canvas. I mean, he stayed in the fight. I felt bad for Sneeko, but he got a lot of heart. He got a lot of heart, and he got a chin. Bite down, when you're fighting. Poor Sneeko, man, but I want Hamza to remember just how much of a piece of shit bully that white pecker with Strickland is. He's a bully. He's a bully, and you don't do that. You don't go 100% when you spar with someone inside of the cage. You knew damn well Sneeko he ain't experienced. Okay, he's just another average. Maybe he could fight a little bit, but in comparison to Strickland, he could have toned it down. He could have toned it down a bit. Maybe go 10%, 20%, 100%. You damn near broke Sneeko's damn nose. Give that young man a damn concussion. Strickland, and I'm not gonna stop there. So he's a bully. He beat the hell out of Sneeko. He didn't have to do that. So please, Hamza, remember that. So when you're in there, show him no mercy. Mangle him. You mangle Strickland, that Peckerwood white man, like he did Sneeko. Sneeko, our Muslim brother. What else? I hope what I hope and pray to Allah is that Hamza, he's rich. He's on his way to being wealthy. For those who don't know the background of Hamza, the cage fighter, he's from Chechen, the Chechen area, and he's got G-wagons. He's sitting nice. He's sitting real nice, and but what I want him to remember is that he may have all this money now, which is a good thing, and it keeps accumulating. After every person he beats, hey, give me the check, I'm out of here. Just another dude on my resume. It is what it is. Very good on Hamzat's behalf. much respect. Let him keep grinding. Let our Muslim brother keep grinding. You let him keep beating everybody they put in front of him. But since he has all this money, I hope that, because Strickland was saying a lot of things to Khamzat, and I swear to Bob, dude, I wish I was there, sitting next to Khamzat or something, out of support, to counter the white man. When he's saying these things to Khamzat, saying, "Oh, terrorists," dude. See, this is one of the main reasons I want, and I'm gonna watch. I want Khamzat to beat the living snot out of this white Peckerwood Strickland, that white supremacist. Damn Peckerwood, man. When he's saying things like terrorist, that pisses me off, dude. That pisses me off. And what I'm trying to say in so many words is that since Khamzat has all this money at his disposal, no disrespect to Khamzat, when he speaks English, I understand what he's saying, 100%. But I want him to take classes. I want him to take classes, educate the man a little bit, because he's dedicating 110% to the sport, which is a damn good thing. He don't lack work ethic. He don't lack heart in the sport, in the UFC, in the cage. But I also want him to think that reading is fundamental. Reading is fundamental. Your brain is a muscle too, my brother. I want Khamzat to take some English classes. Just start reading. Just start reading, brother. And because every Muslim brother we have, every Muslim brother and every Muslim sister we have, not just across the world, but especially here in America, who have some type of a language barrier, some language impediment. They have a difficulty with speech. They speak English, but some people they want to be rude, disrespectful, and racist. See, when Strickland told him a terrorist this, terrorist that, dude, Khamzat has the right, dude. You have the right to stand up, and you look at the white man in his eye, and you say, you want to call my Muslim people terrorists? You want to call us terrorists? Didn't your president, Donald J. Trump, drop a bomb on 165 to 170 little girls? And all those little girls are Muslim sisters. But your president, your American president, dropped a bomb on our little innocent Muslim children. They were all little girls. But you want to call me, the Muslim, a terrorist? No. Your president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, that pedophile, he's a terrorist. These are things that I want Khamzat to get educated on. I'm sure he knows it, but it's because he may not speak English all the time. Because if you watch his videos, I'm a big fan of Khamzat. When I watch his videos, he's speaking his language, and I love hearing him speaking his language. It's a beautiful thing, And on top of that, because he's a Muslim, that's my Muslim brother. And it angered me. It angered me. And when he says, what else did Strickland say? What else did the white man say? So he touched upon, he's calling Khamzat a terrorist. What else did he say? He said so many things, man. It just pissed me off. And this is personal. This to me is personal. And I just want Khamzat to know, we don't need to tell Khamzat to focus and lock in when he gets in there. We all know what he's going to do. He does what he does. And when he does what he does what he does best. You know what I mean? He goes in there and he handles business. Ground game, grappling. That guy is just, if that guy puts his hands, if he takes you down, you're done. You're done. I don't care how much of a badass boxer you are. Khamzat takes you down on the ground, grapple, If you don't roll, you don't know. And Khamzat got the rolling down. He's got that pedigree in him. But I just want him to lock in. I want him to lock in, and I want him to focus, because this fight is personal, because when Khamzat steps in with Strickland, I want him to recognize and always remember that, man, this guy in front of me right now, what you're fighting is, you're not just fighting another white man. You're fighting that white man who is racist. A white man who is a bigot, a white nationalist, He said the white man's calling you, the brown man, our Muslim brother, a terrorist, and that's not okay. Okay, now it's personal. Now it's okay. So when you're in there, you beat the living snot out of that white man because you are battling in front of the whole world this white man's oppression. White men like him exists all over this country here in America. I'm here in the state of California, and there's just a plethora, just an unlimited amount of white people here in this country who think just like Strickland. White cops, white sheriffs, white military personnel, white judges, white DAs, white wardens. America's white system that's full of white supremacy. And so when Khamzat steps in there, I want him to remember, and I'm sure he knows this, but remember, you are fighting another white bigot white man who is very racist, and it's your job, your duty, okay? And now you're under your Muslim belief now to defend and fight for the honor of all Muslims, of all in the name of Islam. Okay, you got to beat and I know he will, but show him no mercy. You make sure when you're done with that white guy Strickland, that when you're done with the fight, at the end of the night, he gonna end up on a hospital bed. Okay, and when he recovers, from here on out, he will not be able to shit unless he shits out of a bag. For real. Show that white man no mercy, because that same white man has a plethora of white brotherhood who shows no mercy against us blacks and browns. Okay? When they pull us over, they kill blacks and browns, the white man. When the black and brown individual goes to the courthouse right here, just down the street, they take away the children from blacks and brown fathers. Khamzat, you are fighting in front of the whole world this white man, this white individual. And it is your duty, it's your duty to make a prime perfect example of this bigot, Islamophobic type of Peckerwood white boy. You remind the white boy what type of person he is and where his place needs to be. Okay? Racism, division, Islamophobia, none of that shit's tolerated. Khamzat, come the 9th. I believe it's tomorrow. You fight him. Handle business, brother. Handle business. Why? Because Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. That's why. Khamzat, we love you, and we're gonna be watching. You beat Strickland's ass. You beat his ass. You give him no mercy and take everything from him. Everything. Don't show him no mercy. And when you got him on the ground, ground and pound. When you're on your feet, let your hands go. Land and land flush. Hit him in the chin. Work the body. Confuse him. Utilize your footwork. And when you systematically break the white man down and you got him on the ground, you finish him. You finish him. Don't tolerate the white man's racism. You understand? We love you, Khamzat. Okay? And that's it for today, you guys. This is Pignorance 559. You guys know the slogan. Brown pride, black power, and all praise be to Allah, the Most High. If your skin's black, if your skin's brown, never be afraid or ashamed to look yourself in the mirror. Be proud of who you are. Do not abandon your roots. You're beautiful just the way Allah made you. I gotta go, guys. I gotta dip. I love y'all. Please be safe out there.